Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be going through every baseball card insert set from 1990. Hey guys, welcome to another video. I hope everybody is doing well. Today I'm going to be doing a video where I'm going to show you one card from every insert set from 1990. I'm making this video as part of my attempt to collect one card from every baseball card insert set from the entire 90s decade, which is known for its insert sets. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this in alphabetical order. So in 1990, we're going to start with Bowman and we'll be ending with Upper Deck. First card we're going to be doing from 1990 Bowman. This is a Doc Gooden. This is called the Bowman Art Insert, created by artist Craig Persley, who has done work for the Baseball Hall of Fame, and these are really nice cards. They came one per pack. On the back of the card was a sweepstakes, I think, to get a complete Bowman set. Okay, let's move on to Donruss. Donruss had 3 insert sets. We'll start with this one. This is the bonus MVP, Kirby Puckett, a great Hall of Famer. And you can see on the back of the card, it doesn't have standard numbering. Here's the second insert in 1990 Donruss. This is, of course, Bo Jackson. This is a 12-card insert set of players who hit Grand Slams the previous season of 1989. The only thing different about these, of course, is the red, white, and blue triangle in the bottom left corner and the backs. And the last insert set from 1990 Donruss, and this one brings back a lot of memories. If you guys collected Donruss in that era, you remember they would always use these puzzles. Now, I wasn't really a big fan of them. I actually used to just get rid of them. But for the purposes of collecting and showing everybody one card from every insert set of 1990, of course, I had to include this. Okay, now let's move on to Fleer. Fleer had 6 insert sets in 1990. This is the Fleer All-Stars, featuring the great Ryne Sandberg. These are really nice cards. And these you can find graded in mint grades for pretty cheap. So these are actually very nice. Now this is one of the nicest inserts of 1990, Fleer Soaring Stars. These are condition sensitive, and not many of these are graded. If you can find a Griffey in the PSA 10, it's worth a lot. And 9, I saw 9 on sale for close to $400. Here's another one from 1990 Fleer League Standouts. This, of course, the great Don Mattingly. Also, nice back design on these. Very much different than the base cards. Here's another Fleer insert, the World Series insert. This one featuring Rickey Henderson, the 1989 World Series. And any Rickey Henderson card is good with me, so this is, again, very common insert, 1990. If you bought a hobby box of 1990 Fleer, you'd probably get a bunch of these. Of course, if you bought a box of 1990 Fleer and you cut out the box panel on the bottom, this is a Tony Gwynn, considered an insert. To me, I don't know what I really consider these. They're kind of their own thing, but, and the end Fleer are the best things in the world if you have team lots. We're going to move on to Leaf. Leaf had one insert. It was the Yogi BERRA puzzle, and this is one piece of it. And now the Leaf puzzles were nicer because you can see their foil. So now let's move on to Score. Here is a 1990 Rookie Dream Team insert. Marquise Grissom on that amazing Expos uniform. Now, these are not to be confused with the Dream Team inserts. You might see the Kirby Puckett and the Rickey Henderson. This is the Rookie Dream Team. 1990 score Young Superstars Series 1, not to be confused with Series 2, which came in a box set. These were inserted into packs of score. And this is card number 1. Bo Jackson, great card. 1990 score, the MVPs. Now, if you bought these, you remember this is thing on Andre Dawson. And, you know, when I was a kid, I used to read this stuff. And I learned things from it. So people will take this stuff and chuck it out. Of course, for the purposes of documenting all of the inserts of a 1990, of course, I have to have this card in there. Okay, so let's talk about 1990 Topps now. Here's a card. Now, this is a reprint because I can't afford to sell my home to get this card. This card was created for the President of the United States because I believe his grandson mentioned one day, hey, how come Grandpa doesn't have a baseball card? He was the captain of Yale baseball team. I believe he played with Lou Gehrig at the time. And it's not really known how many of these cards exist. That White House Chief of Staff, John Sununu, was on the Tonight Show, and years ago, and he actually traded one of these cards to Johnny Carson for a 57 Ernie Banks. Okay, he had one of these cards graded at PSA, and then PSA found out that there was actually a variation of this card. Most of the cards that PSA had seen had like a rough surface. The one that Governor Sununu submitted had a glossy coating. So according to Baseball Cardpedia, all the glossy cards were from the batch Topps gave directly to President Bush. And according to the former Topps CEO, Arthur Shorin, only 100 of these glossy cards were ever produced. And it's not really known how many of the non-glossy cards were produced or distributed. Now, there are some people, if you look online, you can hear some people talk about how they pulled some of these packs. I believe in Illinois somewhere that somebody pulled a George Bush out of a pack. Who knows? That's why I said I don't know if this is really an insert. It's kind of like a, I don't know what you'd even call this card. If it was never inserted into packs and it was only given to the president and his staff, then, it's not really an insert. Nonetheless, it's a super interesting card. And so I bought a reprint of it because this card is prohibitively expensive. Topps also continued its tradition, the glossy send-ins. I've always been a fan of these cards. If you've seen some of my other videos, there's always this 87 Dwight Gooden I always show. Here are the glossy All-Stars. Topps had been doing this for a while. Glossy rookies, Greg Jeffries. Huge Chase card, not this card, but his other rookies and just him generally. Super Chase. A lot of people were into him. He was hyped up heavily. 1990 Topps batting leaders. These came in Kmart packs. These are extremely low pop cards. Now you can find these on the internet, but really tough in a high grade. I saw this. I literally got this card for $12.90. I looked up the pop. It was like nothing. So, I love Dave Parker. Dave Parker's a legend, but these are actually really cool. They look nothing like 1990 Topps. And of course, the last card that I'll show you from what Topps is doing as far as inserts go is this box panel. The C panels, there's a bunch of different sets of panels with 4 players each on them. And that sounds like an interesting project too. Okay, we're going to finish off with Upper Deck. It's the holographic team logo stickers. Of course, the last one I will show you is the 1990 Upper Deck Reggie Jackson. This is, I think, the coolest one of them. There are 9 cards in this set. And I believe at the time Reggie Jackson was working with Upper Deck in some capacity as an advisor, or I'm not really sure. Thank you guys for watching. Check you out next time.